Can't do that, Judge. I have a baby.
Would the court consider house arrest, Your Honor?
I am on house arrest. I think about it now. And I'm at the home house in Middletown, so I don't even live with my baby at the moment. I've been incarcerated.
This case starts with an unusual situation. The defendant is facing a felony theft charge, but the bigger issue quickly becomes her criminal history. The judge learns that this is reportedly her 11th theft conviction since 2019, raising a much bigger question. How do you punish someone for a relatively low-level offense when the same behavior keeps happening?
Judge, they did not submit a statement. There's been no request for restitution because I believe the items were recovered. The victims were loss prevention officers that intervened after the defendant was found leaving the premises at Meyer without paying for the property.
Okay, anything from the state?
Judge, this is, you've got a felony 5 theft. Originally this was indicted, as a robbery. And based on the facts, we decided to go forward in this fashion. It's just an odd circumstance. Like I said, it's a felony 5 theft, but this, I believe, is her 11th theft conviction since 2019. So the question is, you got a low-level felony, and obviously, generally, you're putting somebody on probation with a low-level felony. And I know it's going to be a shock to you to hear this from me, but I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know what you do with someone that commits an offense of this level but won't stop committing these same offenses. So, from my perspective, if she's placed on community control, there should be some period of incarceration to try and get a message to her that this type of behavior needs to stop, because even though, again, these are thefts, you're still stealing from somebody, you're still affecting people in the community.
This is where the case gets serious. The judge openly admits that he doesn't know what the right answer is. On one hand, this is a low-level felony theft. On the other hand, repeated convictions suggest that probation alone hasn't stopped the behavior. The court has to balance punishment, rehabilitation, and the defendant's repeated history of stealing.
Counties which are now resolved. She's on the box, and they released her to Hope House. She got out about a week ago, so she was locked up for, I don't know, maybe 3, 5, 6, 7, maybe about 3 months. She tells me she wants to stop this. I'm not excusing her behavior, but stealing, she had nothing. I think this incident was $155. She says she has a job interview at McDonald's in Middletown. Would like to work. Her family's here in support today. She'd like a chance on probation, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Allen, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I do want to apologize for my actions. I don't excuse my wrongs. I'm absolutely wrong, and I regret my decisions. I am here now to change for the better of my child, and I want to become a better mother and do better for my family as well.
Okay, thank you. I guess the question is, the prosecutor was saying, is how much time do you have to spend in jail till you figure out this is too painful to outweigh whatever you're gaining from stealing this merchandise? Because every judge who sees this is going to look at your record. Now, the good news is you can get these, almost all these sealed from your record at some point, get them erased. So you still have an opportunity to get your life where you want it to be. But you can't just keep doing this. Somebody's going to get hurt, and you're going to end up going to prison for 12 months on a theft, on a felony 5 theft. Okay. 90 days. Found that she's amenable to community control. Place her on community control. Require her to serve 90 days in Warren County Jail. Credit for 79. Order no restitutions requested, so no restitution. Anything further from the state?
Judge, I think there'd just be costs.
I'll waive costs. Anything else, Mr. McKenna?
No.
Okay, you have 11 more days to serve, ma'am.
Your Honor, I don't mean to interrupt, but I was released May 14th, and I didn't get released until July 8th. I was released from here on the ankle monitor May 14th, and I still had to serve more time.
Yeah,
So I have to go back incarceration?
yeah. 90 days for a
It's-
felony 5 theft. You've already served 79 of those days.
It was actually more than that, sir. I was in jail from March 24th.
March 24, 2026 to June 9, 2026. And also 2 days, March 24, 2026 till March 26, 2026. What were you in jail for after June 9?
I had a holder in Greene County, I had a holder in Greene County for a probation violation, and I had to serve 30 days there, but I had a detainer here for the ankle monitor, so I had to come back here, and I was still here for a week to get the ankle monitor.
What dates?
I had left for Greene County on June 9th and came back to Warren County July 3rd. And I was let out of Warren County July 8th.
Your Honor, if I may, Officer Rose has calculated that she has 87 days of credit due to the monitor.
Okay. All right, so she gets 87 days credit. You have 3 days left.
I can't do that, Judge. I have a baby.
Would the court consider house arrest, Your Honor?
I am on house arrest. I think about it now. And I'm at the home house in Middletown, so I don't even live with my baby at the moment. I've been incarcerated for more than 100 days.
Not on this case, unless, I'm happy to review this to see if we're correct on jail credit. If I hold this, the information I have is erroneous. So I'll release her today. The sentence is 90 days. 90 days in jail, credit for 87, but we'll review it, and if we find that she's entitled to more credit, she gets it. Otherwise, she's going to have to report in 2 weeks.
The final moments take another unexpected turn. The defendant says she has a newborn and asks whether she can avoid returning to jail. The judge initially says she has 3 days remaining, but then the jail credit calculation comes into question. After reviewing the information, the judge decides to release her for now while the credit is verified. If she is entitled to additional credit, she won't have to serve those remaining days.